Welcome back to my Road to Completion guide for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This is episode 2, and this mission's called Piccadilly. Now you're going to have an encounter as soon as you start this mission. Don't worry about trying to engage these enemies. Just come over here and go prone behind this car. There's going to be an explosion. After that explosion, you can advance, and you'll be safe the entire time. So there's 2 trophies that we're hunting down in this episode. The first one's called CIRCUS TOUR, which I'll explain in a second. The second one's called Trigger Discipline. Now, in order to pop Trigger Discipline, you cannot injure any of the civilians while you're in this mission. Now this can be tricky if you're trying to kill all of the enemies that you come in contact with, but remember, just like we talked about in episode 1, your teammates are designed to help you clear these areas. So just hang back, stay behind cover, keep your distance, only shoot the enemies that you feel like you have to. That's going to lower the chances you have at injuring a civilian. Now, if at any point you feel like you've harmed a civilian, go ahead and reload your checkpoint immediately. That way you can replay the area over. Of course, if you reload your checkpoint, it will not void your progress when it comes to this trophy. So you just want to kind of leapfrog these combat areas, making sure that you're not hitting a civilian, and then keep moving on throughout this mission. So let's talk about the trophy CIRCUS TOUR. We have to kill 4 enemies while we're inside 4 specific locations in this mission. This is the first location. Notice we're inside the subway tunnel and we're killing the enemy that's on the right. Now you have to do that fairly quick because a guard will come out of the left hand side of the screen and kill both of them for you. And of course, if that happens, you're not going to get credit. So make sure that you have a good knowledge of where that enemy is going to be. Watch this video a few times and then turn that corner and get that kill. Then I want you to move up here and post up behind this trash can. 2 enemies are going to run out of the building to the left. The name of this building is called the Reading Place, and this is the second location we have to pick up a kill in order to pop the trophy CIRCUS TOUR. Now remember, you have to be inside of each specific location to get credit for the kill. So even though I just picked up a kill right there, it does not count toward the trophy, but this one does. This enemy is inside of the Reading Place and so am I, so that gives me credit, and now I can move on to the 3rd location. So you can see that we've made our way over to the Aural Chic. This will be your 3rd location, and that's going to be the 3rd enemy, okay? Just kill him as soon as you walk into the door, and now we can move on to the 4th location. Now the 4th location is another subway tunnel, but it's very tricky to get to. A lot of enemies are going to spawn into the map as soon as you hit the sidewalk. So what I would encourage you guys to do is walk out on the sidewalk and then back up into the Aural Chic and then wait. You want to see how many of the enemies your teammates will clear. If you see a clear shot on an enemy, you can take it. Just make sure that there's no civilians around. Remember, if you do shoot a civilian, just reload your checkpoint and try again. As soon as you take out the gunman on the street, watch the subway tunnel. There'll be a suicide bomber that tries to run. If he gets close to you, obviously he's going to explode and kill you. So just aim for the face. That'll take him out very quickly. Then watch the subway tunnel again. There's usually one more enemy that'll flood out. I think mine was a little bit late. There he is. Try to take him out, and then you can advance into the subway tunnel. Now at this point, you want to have an automatic weapon. You can see that I have the AK-47. We have to kill another suicide bomber. This is of course the 4th location. This will be the 4th enemy. Notice that I'm trying to shoot the suicide bomber in the chest or the face because that's going to give you credit for the kill. If the suicide bomber detonates the bomb without you killing the suicide bomber, it's not going to count towards your trophy. You have to be the one that kills the suicide bomber, and of course once you kill him, he's going to fall and collapse. The bomb's going to go off anyway, but you would have gotten credit toward the trophy, okay? So 4 locations, 4 specific kills, and that's going to give you guys the CIRCUS TOUR trophy. Now be very careful when you approach this building because another suicide bomber will come out. Just hide behind the van. He will not be able to bother you, and then we'll clear the debris, hook back up with Price, and then we're going to finish out this mission. And as long as you haven't hurt any civilians, your Trigger Discipline trophy will pop as soon as you complete this mission. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. I'll see you right back here in episode 3. Be good.
Yes, sir. Captain Price.
Sergeant Garrick.
You with me? Check those corners.
Someone!
Hostages, up top.
Someone, please! Help! Help! Please, help!
Get it off me! Please, get it off me!
Sergeant, I need you over here.
Help me! Help me, I'm not one of them!
All stations, we have a man with a bomb strapped to him. Keep your distance.
I want to tell me. I want to go home.
Look, open!
I want to see my family. I want to see my
Can you help him?
I'm trying.
Let me see my girl!
It's going off.
I can't get it.
No time!
Help me! Help me! Wait! What are you doing? No! No!
All stations. Bomb is clear. Prep medical, we're coming out. Okay, everybody stay calm. We're gonna get you out of here. You broken?
I'm good.
If you enjoy my guides and would like to show your financial support, you can do so at patreon.com. For those of you who support me already, I appreciate it.